As of 2019, it was estimated that there were 3.8 billion women living throughout the world, with just under 13 million of those women living within Australia. So let's get real for a minute. This is an open space, and I want to bring awareness to something that is unfortunately more whispered about than openly spoken about like it should, because it is normal and a huge part of being a woman. Yep, I'm talking about periods. Most women will menstruate for about 40 years, bleeding for about 5 days a month, or 2,400 days over the course of their lifetime. The average woman will use approximately 12,000 disposable menstrual products in her lifetime, most of which will end up in landfill or flush down toilets, which have a high likelihood where they will end up in our sewage systems and in our oceans. Not only are we talking about the tampon and pad products themselves, but we are also talking about the plastic packaging most of them come in. According to choice.com.au, it's been estimated that a single tampon can take up to 6 months to biodegrade in landfill, while pads can take up to 800 years to biodegrade. It is also common for the cotton used to make sanitary products to be sprayed with pesticides during their growth, which can be toxic for the human body. Although rare, tampons are associated with causing toxic shock syndrome, which is a high risk for underprivileged and uneducated women. Beyond the environmental and health issues associated with conventional sanitary products, women are also faced with the financial burdens periods bring with them. Women are likely to spend approximately $10 to $12 per month on sanitary products, depending on their individual needs. This equates to around $5,760 in their lifetime, just on sanitary products. It is time to make a change. We are not talking about this enough because period talk is something that still seems to occur behind closed doors. And because of this, we are not talking about the bigger issue. The bigger issue that this completely natural bodily function is causing to both ourselves and the environment. Period poverty also exists, even in developed countries like Australia, particularly in the homeless population. Some women use scraps of material, paper, or socks to manage their flow on a monthly basis. No woman should have to experience this. By openly talking and normalizing period talk, we can positively change period poverty, the period stigma, and decrease the impact our periods have on the environment. Now, this is where you come in. So how can you make a difference? You could start by making the switch to using more sustainable products like menstrual cups and period underwear. If you haven't heard of a menstrual cup, it is a reusable soft silicone cup worn internally like a tampon, but collects rather than absorbs your period. When inserted correctly, it naturally stays in place, won't leak, and can be worn for up to 8 consecutive hours. You can reuse one cup for up to 6 to 8 years. This drastically reduces the amount of waste and plastic that will end up in landfill or our oceans. It assists in alleviating cramps, dryness, and irritation that can often be associated with tampons. A good quality menstrual cup is made from high-grade medical silicone, so it is completely safe to use and dramatically reduces your exposure to toxic shock syndrome and pesticides. I'm so excited to share with you that I've partnered with my favourite menstrual cup distributor, Pelvi. Pelvi originated in 2012 and has been their mission to assist women with their menstrual health. Pelvi is also passionate, like myself, about preserving our environment, which is why they have developed products that are not only practical, but also environmentally conscious. With Pelvi's help, I'm educating and providing guidance on women's menstrual health, sustainability, and helping women experiencing homelessness and hard times. So how are we going to do that? Together, we are calling all of our divine women to purchase a menstrual cup for themselves and one for a woman in need. Pelvi and I will then match your purchase and donate those menstrual cups to a woman in need. Ultimately, this means the purchase you make for yourself and a woman in need, a total of 3 women experiencing homelessness and tough times, will be provided with this life-changing, self-confidence boosting, money-saving gift. Think about the impact your gift will make for a woman who is currently feeling the weight of the world on her shoulders, and the last thing on her mind will be how is she going to manage her menstrual cycle. The flow-on effect will also result in more women reducing their use of single-use products. Together, we have this amazing opportunity to make a huge impact and difference to not only ourselves and our sisters experiencing hard times, but also our beautiful Mother Earth. We would love for you to be a part of this movement. So click the link provided below and make your purchase of 2 menstrual cups, which Pelvi are offering at a special discounted price. And remember, one is for you and the other will be generously donated to a woman in need in your name. Together, our small choices are going to make big changes.